This meeting is being recorded.
Good morning, all. This meeting is getting recorded for future training and other purpose. It's almost 9:59 a.m. We'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes so that no everybody will join without any problem. We invited around 50 plus candidates here. Now we are around 34. We were expecting some 5 to 6 who are facing some difficulties. So over to Vidya.
Oh, my candidates are joining. Sir, we will wait for another 5 minutes so that we can start by 10:05. Is it fine, sir?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So what I'll do is I'll keep myself on mute.
Yeah.
Just let me know whenever you want me to get started. So I will unmute myself.
Yeah, another 5 minutes, sir, then we will start. No problem.
Venkatesh sir,
Yeah.
if you wanted to share any PPT, we can able to display it here. If any PPT is available.
Last time I had used the share feature here, and I had shown the PPT from my laptop.
Okay, so I'll give you presenter.
Yes, please. If you can please do that, that will be great.
I gave you the long.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So share this information quickly to your batches. If some of your friends are missing, I'll share you the information about this meeting in the WhatsApp right now. Vidya, can you copy and paste that meeting link in this chat window? If somebody is missing, then share it to their WhatsApp groups, their individual batches WhatsApp group. Last 30 seconds, learners can join quickly. I think we are beyond the time. I think Vidya, we can able to start.
Yes, we can start. Venkatesh sir, we can start. If anybody joins, we will just let in. If they are going to join within 10 or
Um,
15 minutes. Otherwise,
Vidya, there is some distortion in your
we'll
voice. I
skip.
don't know whether it is
We can
on my end
start
or.
the sessions. Sure. This is Vidya and one my colleague Chandra is there.
I'm sorry.
Should I just introduce you for the crowd? Here, Mr.
Just like
Venkatesh
what you
is
did
there.
last
He is
time.
the HR of the Heraizen technology. He will be going to talk regarding the complete replacement talk regarding the requirement and what is your position, what you are going to do. Please listen this carefully. Whatever the doubts you are having, please ask him. He is a very good person. He will be going to clear each and every questions you are going to ask. But please listen to him carefully. What is trying to explain all those kind of stuff. Whenever you are getting any doubt, please stop him and you can ask the question. No problem in this. But whatever the queries you are having, please clarify it here itself. So once you complete this session, you will is not clear. Okay. Am I audible now?
It was coming in sort of waves, Vidya, but I could make out what you are trying to tell. So I don't know whether it is a problem on your side or it's a problem on my side.
So actually, Vidya, your voice is breaking.
Okay. Am I like clear now? My voice is clear now?
Yeah. Now it is much better.
Okay. So what I'm telling, like, please listen to this session properly. Whatever the doubts you are having, please clear it. And once you complete this session, we start the interview process immediately. So who are interested, you people have to message to for Bangalore Channel, you can message to me, and for Hyderabad and other location, you can respect to details you have to message so that immediately we can start your interview process. I believe everyone are clear with this. So fine, sir. Like this, sir, we can start.
Okay, great. A very good morning to all of you. Before I get started, can one of you please unmute yourself and let me know whether my voice is clear? Can you understand what I'm saying? Any one of you, please?
Yes, sir. It's pretty much clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It's
sir. Yes, sir.
clear.
Your
Yes,
voice is
sir,
clear, sir.
it's clear.
Very good. Great. Thank you. So this this pre-place. Pardon me if I get into a coughing bout here because I was not well for the last 1 week. Okay, so if at all there is some interruption like that, please bear with me. This pre-placement talk, I'm expecting, usually it lasts for about 30 minutes, but the last couple of times when we had candidates from your organization, it went well beyond 1 hour because they had a lot of doubts to clarify. So what I would request all of you to do is, before you leave this meeting, please ensure that all your doubts are clarified. Okay. I have a PPT here. So while the PPT is being presented, I request all of you to remain on mute. And this is not a video based call, so you can switch off your computer cameras if you have them on.
We are not able to see your PPT, sir. I think it is not shared here.
Wait. I'm still. It's not yet. I'm just trying to go to my PPT.
Okay.
Just bear with me, please. Okay. Now, can you see the PPT now?
Perfect.
Okay, great. So this is what I'm going to cover in this pre-placement talk. Okay, we will start with a brief introduction to our organization, because it's very important to know what you are trying to get into, what type of company it is. Okay. I will give you a brief overview of our product. We are selecting people for the role of a business analyst. Please note, it is business analyst, not business analytics. Okay. Uh, I'll provide you the details of what exactly does a BA do in our organization. Okay. Uh, it includes the job description, the terms and conditions, okay, and the remuneration details. Okay. I will also take you through the selection process and the joining formalities. Okay. At the end, there is a slot that I have reserved for questions and answers. So, while I would request all of you to note down any questions that you may have while I'm presenting all these details, and ask your questions during this time slot at the end. Okay, that is what I would prefer. But if you are in a situation where if you don't get an answer to your question, then you will not be able to follow the rest of the presentation. If you are in that type of a situation, please unmute yourself and ask the question. I'll be happy to answer it to the best of my ability. Okay. So once the Q&A is over, I will tell you what the next steps will be. Okay. So we started about 12 years back in 2013 under a different name. We were calling ourselves Spanio Software Solutions Private Limited. We had one office in South Bangalore. Okay. When we started, there were 6 of us coming with diverse industry backgrounds. So there were 3 divisions. There was a division on product development, another division to handle the services projects, and a third one which was handling the software industry related training. Okay, so it was going on very well. Then we decided to concentrate on just the product development. Okay, so the last 5-6 years, that is where we are concentrating on. So what we did is we gave ourselves a new name, Heraizen Technologies. Okay, and the product that we are concentrating on is called DHI. It is like an ERP in the education domain. About 5 years back, when COVID hit us, we closed our office thinking we will reopen it in about 3 to 6 weeks' time. It never happened. Okay, all of our employees are working from various locations in India. Okay, so in the summer of 2024, last year, we closed down our office. Okay, so as of now, we are about 110, 120 people. Okay, now there are different roles that these people are performing. Okay, so based on the technical role, I'm talking of programmers. So if anybody is a programmer, that employee is working from home. There is a different category of people called business analysts. These are the people who are having a customer facing role, and they are currently at the customer locations. Okay, so what we are trying to do now is to recruit more people for the business analyst role. Okay, now you will see that this is a customer facing role. There is a small twist into this that we have built in over the last 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so please stay with us till the end of the presentation to get full clarity on what exactly this role is all about. Okay, and get all the details, and then you can decide whether this is what you want to do. Okay. So as I mentioned, we have just one software product called D. Okay, it's like an ERP in the education domain. Now, I don't know how many of you are aware of a product called SAP. Okay. SAP started, I think, in the early 70s, and it started in a small way with the finance and costing module. Okay, and now, in the last 4 or 5 decades, it has grown so big that you get an SAP version for any domain that you can think of. Something on the same lines, we also started in a small way, but now our product has become really big. Uh, the vast majority of our current customers are educational institutions. These may be the degree colleges and the universities. We are also in the process of talking to some overseas customers who are not educational institutions, okay, but they would like to use specific features of our product for their business. Okay, so in the next maybe a couple of months, we expect to get a breakthrough in that direction. But for now, the vast majority of our customers are educational institutions, and we have got customers in various states of India. Of course, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, I think Maharashtra also. We have got customers in Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, and we are also venturing out into Orissa. Okay. This product that we have it has grown really big, and it has got over a couple of million lines of code. Okay. Some of the important functionality of this product, I will not go into the details. Okay. So you can read it on your own, starting from module on academics automation. See, whatever happens in any educational institution, whether you look at it from a student's point of view or a staff point of view or a management point of view, all of that can be handled by our product. Okay. So the first functionality, okay, first module that I'm talking about is academics automation. We have another module on administration automation. There is a comprehensive learning management system. Okay. There is a very, very important module on accreditation assessment readiness. Now, all of you should be aware of the fact that for any professional institution to operate, it is important, it is necessary that they should be accredited by one of these organizations like NBA or NAC. So our product can tell how ready an organization is if one of these accrediting organizations like NBA or NAC they come for an assessment. Okay. So if the organization is ready, they can invite for an accreditation assessment. If it is not ready, it will tell them in which areas they have to work so that they become ready for the assessment. Okay. And once the assessment is done, to maintain that rating, whatever is given, and to improve upon that, there are certain activities that the institution has to perform on a regular basis, daily, weekly, fortnightly, monthly, whatever, right? So our product is so good that it can be performed at a fraction of the time when compared to doing it manually. Okay, so this is a very, very important feature of our product. There's another one called examination automation. The list goes on. What we are seeing is probably we have developed this product to 60% of its functionality. There's still a long way to go, but we still have about 100-150 customers who are using our product. Okay, and the customers are being added as we speak. Okay. We'll quickly dwell upon why the BA role is important. Okay, now this being a very complex software product, there is a need for two types of people. One is the software engineers who actually build the product. The second one, equally important, it is the business analysts. These are the people who ensure that the product is used the way it is supposed to be used. Okay. So this role is a very sought after role in the industry. Now, these are the people who get to work with both the end customers on one side and the technical team on the other side. Okay. There are a lot of opportunities for career growth, okay, because this is a customer facing role. You will learn to manage customers and their expectations. So, based on my 35 plus years of experience in the industry, I can confidently state that if you are a people person, this is a role that you should go for. Okay? When compared to a technical role, that of a programmer, the scope to rise in the organization, okay, to reach the highest level, if you follow this path of a business analyst, your growth will be faster. Normally, freshers are not preferred for this role because it's a customer facing role, but we are an exception. We take only freshers, we train them, and we deploy them to work with our customers. Okay, so either it is on site or it is off site work. Okay, of course, the seniors will be there to provide the necessary guidance, as and when it is needed. In our organization, what does a business analyst do? Please pay careful attention to this slide because this is where I'm going to give you all the details of the type of work that you will be expected to perform in this role. Top of the list, requirements elicitation and analysis. What this means is, see, we already have a product which is working really well. A lot of customers are using it. But occasionally we are in a situation where the customer says, we are happy with humanity, but in our institution, in our organization, we work in a slightly different way. So can you customize this based on our requirements? Okay. So those customer specific requirements have to be captured, understood, documented, okay, and then it has to be developed by the technical team. And once it is developed and implemented, the revised or the modified functionality has to be, the customer has to be taught this modified functionality. Okay, so all this activity is supposed to be handled by a business analyst. Okay. Second one, customer engagement and support. Okay. This being a fairly complex product, occasionally the customer may say, oh my God, I forgot how to use this functionality. Or I want to achieve this type of, this task, but I don't know how to do it. Okay. So hand-holding the customer as and when needed. Product testing. See, whenever anything new is being developed, okay, or an existing functionality is being modified, okay, or maybe there is a bug which has to be fixed, the technical team does the testing to some extent, okay, but the best people to test all these things are the business analysts because they know the functionality of the product end to end. Okay, so they play a very integral role in product testing. Because as you would know, it is not sufficient if you are testing the functionality of that part of the product which has been modified. Okay? You have to see whether other parts which are related to this are not adversely affected. Regression testing, what they call. Okay? So if you have an end-to-end knowledge of the product, it becomes easy to do regression testing. Okay, so product testing is an integral responsibility given to the business analyst. Next one, user training or interaction. Okay, needless to say, it's a complex product, so people have to be trained on how to use this product. Okay, and the BAs are there to do it. So this training, depending on the situation, the needs of the organization, the needs of the customer, can be conducted on site or online. Data analysis and migration. See, whenever we get new customers on board, somebody has to understand how their legacy data is structured. Okay, because we have to get that legacy data into our system, and then the new customer can start using our system. So the business analyst has to understand how the legacy data is structured, what is the best way to bring that data into our system, and in the process of doing so, are there any gaps in the data? If there are any gaps, how to bridge those gaps, okay, and ensure that the customer is all set to use our system. Okay. So this activity is also performed by the business analyst. Please note, there is absolutely no scope for any programming in this role. Okay. Continuing on the job description for this role, I listed out those 5 major functions or 5 major tasks that the BA is supposed to perform. Okay. There are certain soft skills that are needed to perform those tasks. Okay. While it will be our pleasure to get a candidate who has got all these soft skills, okay, we also see whether that candidate has got the ability to develop these skills. So we are okay with that also. Okay, so what are these soft skills we are looking for? Effective communication skills. Okay, verbal and written are important, but more important is that the person should be a good listener. One should be good at planning and organizing, because there will be multiple tasks coming and hitting you. You may be handling multiple customers at the same time. Okay, one should be good at planning and organizing. Since it's a customer facing role, we should have a proactive approach. Okay, you should be able to anticipate problems and take timely steps to mitigate them. Okay? So instead of having a reactive approach, it is highly encouraged that our BA should have a proactive approach. Of course, teamwork is very important. Ability to solve problems should be of the highest level, because you should know that when you are facing the customer, especially an angry customer who is facing problems, we should be able to provide at least some quick fix solutions to their problems at the earliest, before we go ahead and provide a permanent solution to the problem. Ability to multitask should be good. So these are some of the soft skills that we are expecting the business analyst to have. Okay. Now, what are the terms and conditions for this role in our organization? Okay. A trained BA is high value asset to any organization. Okay. It takes significant time and effort to prepare one. Okay. When it comes to a technical role of a programmer, they can go through the program and learn all those Java full stack skills and all those nice things. They can jump into the programmer's role and start delivering from day one. But when it comes to a business analyst, they will come with some minimum soft skills that I had listed. Okay, they will have practically zero knowledge of our product. They may have some business knowledge, okay, some knowledge about the domain, okay, because ours is education domain. So they may have some rudimentary information of that, but beyond that, they will not have anything else. So it takes significant time and effort to prepare a business analyst who is really valuable to the organization. Okay. So we have got two options here. Okay. So please pay careful attention to this slide. It will give you details of the two options that we have for this role. Okay, as option one, we are saying you can be an employee of our organization. So in this role, we are asking for a commitment of 2 years. Okay. So this role starts with a 2 months initial training. Okay. So after the training period, we are saying, please stay with us for 2 more years. Okay. It is not a bond. You are not asked to sign on, a bond paper saying, I will be there with you for 2 years. Otherwise, this is a penalty, blah, blah, blah. Nothing like that. All we are saying is, since it takes time to prepare you and ensure that you are good enough in this role, okay, so we are saying that please stay with us for at least 2 years. If you want to stay longer than that, by all means, we are very happy. Okay, so Now, if the employee wishes to leave the organization on completion of this commitment period, okay, there is a standard industry practice of a 3-month notice period. You serve the notice period and you are free to go. Okay, so this is option number 1 as an employee. Please note, when you join as an employee, it is a location specific posting, which means, see, we have got customers, as I mentioned, in several states, and within each state in several other cities, towns, different locations. Okay, this is a customer facing role. So if we have vacancies in, let us say, Bangalore colleges, okay, we will take you as an employee to service our customers in the Bangalore region. Okay, so if you come into our organization for Bangalore specific location, we will not be asking you to go and serve our customers in, let us say, Ahmedabad. Okay, so whenever there is a need for a business analyst in a college in the Bangalore region, we will be asking you to go and serve that customer there. Okay, it's a location specific posting. The other option is you can join us on contract. Okay, so this is a completely work from home opportunity. Okay, you will not be asked to go to any customer location. Okay, it's a completely work from home opportunity. In this role, in this option, we expect you to give us a 1-month notice. Okay, if you want to leave the organization. Okay, we will talk about the remuneration. Option 1, when you come in as an employee of Heraizen, first 2 months you will be on training. We have a fixed stipend of 10,000 rupees per month. Okay. On successful completion of this training, for those who have got 4 or more years of college education, the CTC is 3 lakhs per annum. Okay. For those who have got a 3-year college education, for example, a BCA, okay, the CTC is 2.5 lakhs per annum. Okay. Now, since this is a customer facing role, means you will be at a customer location. So whenever the on-site visits start, we give an additional 1,000 rupees per month as travels. Now, in the past, people have asked me, will it remain the same for, let us say, the 2 years of commitment? Okay. No, there will be annual hikes. Okay. But there are certain conditions for that, which is very normal in this industry. Performance of the employee, okay, performance of the organization, and the performance of the industry. Based on these 3 factors, okay, once you join the salary cycle, there will be annual hikes. Okay, this is option 1, employment with Heraizen. Option 2, if you join us on contract. Okay, when you join us on contract, the initial contract period will be for 1 year. Okay, at the end of that 1-year period, it may be renewed. Okay, we will have to take a call at that point in time. Okay, so upfront we cannot say that we will have you on contract for 3 years. It doesn't work like that. Okay, those of you who want to join us on contract, because this is a work from home option, okay, initial contract will be for 1 year only. Okay, at the end of that 1 year, we will take a call on whether it can be renewed or not. Okay, just like option 1, here also the first 2 months, it's a training period. There's a fixed monthly stipend of 10,000 rupees that is given. It's a monthly stipend. On successful completion of this program, the training program, the CTC will be 20,000 rupees per month, which is 2.4 lakhs per annum. Okay, so that is about the remuneration. I did mention about location specific posting for option 1. Okay, we have got openings in 5 locations right now. It is Bangalore, Mangalore. The first one is Bangalore, B as in boy. Second one is Mangalore, M as in Mary. We have got openings in Chennai, Trichy, and Ahmedabad. Okay, so these are the five locations where openings are available. Okay, uh, let's go through the selection process. Our entire selection process is online. We are having video-based interviews. Okay, we start with a screening interview. Okay, where we ascertain whether the person will be a good fit to our organization or not, and any other doubts that you may have, between today's meeting and the time when you appear for the screening interview. Suppose you get some more doubts, okay, they can be clarified in the screening interview also. Okay, so we start with the screening interview, and then there are two more interviews, interview 1 and 2. First one is a preliminary interview, second one is a more detailed interview, and we end it with a final interview with our HR director. Okay, so please note, each of these 4 rounds is an elimination round. Only if you clear that round will you go to the next one. Okay, the job offer will be rolled out immediately, and we expect you to join us immediately. What are the joining formalities? Okay, in consultation with our HR, we will have a mutually convenient date for you to join. Okay, you just have to sign a few documents, scan them, and send us back the scanned copies. Okay, these, apart from the scanned copies of your certificates, degree certificates, marks cards, okay, scanned copies, you also have to sign on the non-disclosure agreement. Okay, it's an agreement between you and the organization wherein you are saying that you will not reveal any confidential information that you will come across while you are serving with our organization. Okay, it's an NDA. There's a terms and conditions of employment document that you will have to sign, scan it, and send it back. You have to submit a scanned copy of your PAN card and Aadhaar card, provide your bank account details, and then you can get started with the online training program. Please note, this is a BYOD type of engagement. Bring your own device. So, whether you join us as an employee or as a contractor, we expect that you should have a working laptop with you, which should be in good condition. Okay, so if you don't have a laptop, it's going to be a problem. Okay, now is the time for questions and answers. But before we go into that, let me just mention one more thing here. See, this is the third time that I'm conducting the pre-placement talk for candidates from your organization. It has been a very pleasant experience as far as we are concerned, that we got a good number of candidates from your organization. Okay. Our policy is, as and when we find a candidate who is good for us, we roll out the offer. And when an offer is rolled out, we expect them to join us immediately. Okay. So please keep in mind that there is a finite number of openings for BA in our organization. Okay. This will be a combination of option 1, employment, and option 2, contractor. Okay. Our preference is to always have more employees rather than contractors. Okay. But if you find a candidate who is good but who wants to be a contractor, we will take that person. Okay. So as and when an offer is rolled out and the person joins us, that slot is taken up. Okay. So if you want to join us as a contractor, for example, okay, I'll take a different example. If you want to join us as an employee in the Trichy location, okay, and Trichy has, let us say, 3 slots. So by the time you reach our interview with our HR director, the last round, let us say all 3 slots of Trichy are taken up. Okay. So at whatever stage of selection you are in, we will let you know that you wanted to join us as an employee in Trichy, but all those 3 slots are taken up. Okay. Would you be interested in any other location? Okay. Or would you be interested in joining us as a contractor? Okay. So if any other option is available for you, you can continue through our selection process. Okay. But if no such option is available and you are adamant that I want to join only Trichy, nowhere else, then we will have to let go of you. I hope I was clear enough. So I'll open it up for questions and answers now because my presentation is done. If you have any questions, let me know, please.
So they have asked a question in chat box. Who are interested for BA role?
Vidya, I have updated. I updated this.
Okay. Okay.
So learners, if you do not have any questions, you can, if you are interested for this position, I have shared the format. You write your name, write your phone number. Are you interested for work from home? If you write if WFH, it is work from home. If you are interested for WFO, work from office, you write the location also. And email ID ready for contract or full time. So
So they are asking for the timings.
Okay, timings. See, timings is typically Monday through Friday, 9 to 6. Okay. But one thing that all of us should keep in mind is any business, for it to survive and thrive, we should be there for the customers. Okay. If the customer needs us and we are saying, no, it is already 6 o'clock, come tomorrow, okay, we will lose that customer. So this is not like a like a bank operation where they down the shutters at 3 o'clock and say, get the hell out of here, come tomorrow. Okay, we cannot do that. Okay, so if the customer needs us, we have to be there. So please keep in mind, since our customers are educational institutions, there will be times when they will be working overtime. Let us say it is the admission time or the examination time. Okay, so if the college is working till 8 o'clock on those, during that critical time period, we may be asked to be there to support them if there is a need. Okay, now whether we are there physically or whether we are available remotely, it depends on the situation, depends on the customer. Okay, so we have to be there for the customer. If we are not there, we better close the shop and go home. Okay, otherwise working is typically 9 to 6, Monday through Friday. Sai Kumar says, pursuing BTech students are eligible or not? No, we are looking for people who can join us immediately. What I would encourage you to do is, if at all there are people who are interested in this role, but they are still pursuing their engineering degree or any other degree, okay, please keep in touch with Vidya, and whenever you graduate, you let her know. Okay, and at that point in time, if you are in need of more BA candidates, okay, if there are more positions that are becoming available, your candidature can be considered.
Pursuing student
Vidya,
So
I
they
don't
are
know, there is some
is-
problem with your mic because
okay.
it
Is there
when you
any-
when you started it was not clear, then you did some adjustment, it became clear,
Mhm.
and now
Okay.
again, see, now it is clear. I don't know what you have done now.
And nothing, sir. I
Nothing.
adjusted my mic. That's it.
Okay, please, yeah,
Sir.
just ensure that it remains in that same position.
Yeah,
I can hear
sure,
you
sir.
clearly. Okay.
Sure, sir. I'll do that. So there was a one more question. They were asking for the languages required.
Okay. See, if you are looking, as I mentioned, we have got positions in Chennai and Trichy. Okay. And if you are looking for an employee position, it will be really, really good if you know Tamil. Okay. Because then you can establish a good connect with the customer. Uh, if you are looking for the Ahmedabad position, for example, if you know Gujarati or Hindi, it will be really advantageous. Okay. Because believe me, sometimes you will be in positions where your English will be really good. Okay. But the people you are working with, if they know only the native language, okay, then even your fantastic English will not take you anywhere. Huh? They will start asking questions in Tamil, and since I don't know Tamil, I will be, I will not be able to interact with them properly. Okay. For now, sorry, for now, um, see, the link language is English. Okay. So any college, you should be able to interact with anybody in English. Okay. Suppose you are interacting with some faculty who is not good in English, okay, then there may be problems. So um, English and one Indian language should be good enough. Okay.
Sai Kumar, you have asked like you are in the final semester, right? So I can just clear it up. Once you complete your exams, you will be, once your results are out, you can just approach to me. I'll be going to share your profile with the company. Okay?
See, somebody asked me about an experience letter at the end of the 1 year contract period. Okay. So, see, if it's an internship that you are doing, then there is a meaning to, there is some sense to get a experience letter. Okay. So, if you are there as a contract employee with us and you complete your contractual obligation, the requirement of being with us for the 2 months of training and then 1 year subsequently, and at the end of the 14th month, you want to leave. Of course, we will give you a relieving letter which will state that this is the duration that you have been associated with us, okay, and that you are leaving with us in good terms. Okay, so it's like a relieving letter that you get whenever you leave any organization, whether you are part of the organization as an employee or as a contractor. Okay, but you will get it only if you complete your contractual obligation. Please keep in mind. If you vanish after 11 months, we will never give you a letter. Okay, that is true with any organization. You complete your part of the promise, organization will keep its word and will complete its part of the promise.
This is the contract period. 1 year. 2 months it
Initially,
will
yes.
be internship. Yes.
Initially, it is a 1 year contract. PF for contract, no, there is no PF. It's a lump sum amount that you will be getting. Uh, Vidya,
Yes, sir.
looks like there are several people who may be interested in this role.
Yes, sir.
Please ensure that from a qualification point of view, okay, they satisfy our JD, whatever I had shared with you. Okay.
Sir.
Because I don't want to be in a position where the candidate reaches the final round and our HR director says, how did this person get into the process? Because whether the percentage is not there or it says a degree that we are not uh, uh, considering. Please ensure that only those people are sent for interviews where where they qualify from a degree point of view and from a marks point of view.
Sir, from 10th to degree, that the cutoff should be 60%. They have to be more than 60%, right?
No. I have never mentioned 10th and 12th. We don't really care about 10th and 12th marks. It is the
Mention the
degree
degree.
marks, and for the degree, different degrees, it is different cutoff.
Okay.
And if there is any exceptional candidate, I would like to have a look at that person before taking a call. Okay. But in the process, please don't say that all 15 are exceptional. That's not going to work.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Venkatesh,
So,
yes, I have some candidates who are going to complete their degree in next 10 to 15 days and they're ready to work. So is it okay? They will not have the final documents, but they are 2025 pass outs, and by March 31st, they are ready to join, or April 1st, they are ready to join.
April 1st may not be a good date.
Maybe.
Because of
I think
that
second.
that should be see, if we are talking of April 1st or 2nd, we are talking about a week. Okay. But sometimes what happens is they will say, oh, I have got my project report to be submitted, or it has to be printed, bound, and then there are some external examinations that I have to take. And if it drags till April 15th, that will become a problem for us. So if they can commit and say, no, from April 1st, I am ready, I'm available. Everything else can be managed before that. That should be fine.
Yes, sir. I'll inform them.
Because all these positions, we should have filled them by 1st of February. Okay, the slippage is too much. Okay, so that's the reason we have to. We are doing whatever we can to fill up these open slots.
So there was one more question from Priyanka. My voice is clear, sir?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Priyanka was asking, like, is there PF or yes, sir? I just replied her for contract, it is not there.
That's
For
right.
a permanent employees, yes, you do have the both PF and PF will be there, right, sir? And
PF will be
tax
there.
will be deducted.
PF will be there. There used to be a group health insurance. Okay. For reasons not known to me, for reasons not known to me, that group health insurance was not renewed. Okay. So there is an effort going on to get it reinstated. Okay. Where exactly it stands right now, I don't know. Okay. So let those who want to get into this organization, for now, I'm being very honest here. If they have some other health insurance from somewhere else, please let it continue. Okay. So whenever our group health insurance gets revived, they can obviously join this.
Okay. Lohita, you will be going. Yes, sir, there's one more question. They'll be going to complete the exam by April 21st. So after completing your April 21st exam, if the positions is available, definitely you can apply for it.
Absolutely. Whether it is April 21st or July 31st, whenever, see, let me tell you, the requirement for good candidates for this BA position, it's not like once we are done in the month of March, we don't need them for the rest of the year. It doesn't work like that. Okay. Those who have been with us for 2 years, 2.5 years, okay, when they go out into the market, their pay doubles. Okay. I'm not saying that people should leave us, but it is a fact. Okay. By the time they complete 2 years with us, their salary would have grown to, let's say, 4 lakhs or 4.5. Okay. I have seen instances where when they go out to the market with the skill set that they have acquired over 2 years, their 4.5 would have doubled to 9. Okay. So people keep joining us, and after gaining sufficient experience, and honing up their skills, they leave. So when people leave, positions get created. When we get more customers, new positions open up. Okay. So this demand for BA is a continuous one. Okay. So if they complete their exams by 21st April, and let us say we are still looking for candidates, suppose we didn't get any good candidates and slots are still open, they can apply. Okay. If they finish it by 31st July, again, they can be in touch with you. If we have need, we'll consider them.
Hello. Hello.
Okay.
Yes, this is
Yeah,
Venkat,
Venkat.
is it?
Yeah.
Yes,
So
Venkat.
22 passed out students is eligible for this role.
Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Sir, here one more question is there from
Uh,
Nitin
uh,
Reddy.
let me just qualify here. Huh?
Huh.
See, there will be a limit to how many years back we can go. Okay. Now, just now I saw another message flashing 2019.
Mhm.
Okay. So 2019 is like 6 years already. Okay.
Mm.
So if there is a very valid reason why that person has not got into a job, fine, we can consider. Okay, but farther you go back into these years, better you should be so that you can be considered. I hope I'm clear there. See, if I can give a quantitative example here. If there is somebody from 2020 and another person from 2024, their skill sets are same. Okay, then the inclination is to go with the 2024 graduate. Okay, because when somebody who has graduated 4 or 5 years back, when that person joins our team as a fresher, okay, there may be a problem of fitment. Okay, because having graduated 4 or 5 years earlier, the way that person thinks would have changed. Okay? And when they have to take instructions from somebody who graduated in 2023, it may become a little difficult for that person. Okay. So
Yeah.
if the skill set is the same, we would prefer the 2024 person when compared to the 2020 person. But if the skill set is much better for that 2020 graduate, of course we'll go with that person.
Yes, sir. Hello. I have one more doubt.
Yeah.
So I am from technical background. So can I move to this role? Like I have 1 year of experience in Wipro.
See, in our organization, Venkat, when you join any specific role, let's say you join as a BA, okay, there is no provision for you to switch over to a technical role or vice versa. You
Okay.
join as a BA, you will continue to grow as a BA. You join in as a programmer, you will continue to grow in the role of a programmer, technical area. You cannot switch.
So
Okay.
this is a technical side or like on non-technical side?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
So our company is technical side or like BA, like business analyst, right?
It's not just BA, my dear. There are technical people also, because the product is ours, right? So to develop this product, we have a team of technical people,
Okay.
and we call them software engineers. That is the entry role, software engineers. Okay.
Okay.
So if you have a technical background and you want to continue doing technical work, then BA is not the role for you.
Okay.
Okay. And you got selected. Okay, you will join as a software engineer and you will grow in that direction.
Yes.
You
Yes.
will
Exactly.
grow in the technical this thing. Okay, but we don't give a chance where a software engineer can switch over to a business analyst role or vice versa. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what is the like joining of date? Like immediately or like
Yeah, immediate.
okay.
See, if everything goes fine, okay, let us say you show interest in this role, okay, and you let Vidya know that you are interested, and let us say you want a contractor's role in, so that's it's not location specific. Suppose your screening interview gets scheduled for today, okay, we have to see the availability of our panel members for the remaining 3 interviews. Okay, we try to complete it either on the same day or maybe within 2 days. So if things work out fine, by end of day Wednesday, if you get through all the rounds, you will have an offer in hand.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Fine, sir. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Sir. Hello, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Sir, what type of work we have to do for work from home, sir?
What type of work?
For work from candidates.
Yeah, it's like I told you the entire Ramayana, and then you are saying who is Ram and who is Sita. Huh? I don't know whether
Venkat,
you were. I don't know whether you were following when I said please pay careful attention to this slide. This is where I'm going to tell you what is the type of work you'll be doing.
Sir, whether it is a technical work or business analyst work.
Oh my God, no, I don't know.
Venkat, actually just now for Venkat, the same thing he has explained. What kind of work you will be going to do? See, it's a kind of business analyst role. You need to go to the college. You need to check there what is the analysis you need to do, and you need to report to your reporting head. That is what the proper job roles will be there. That is what he has explained till now. I
Okay,
believe you have listened to that.
let me do one thing. 1 second.
Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Swati, can I call you back?
Hello.
Have you joined
Swati?
little bit late?
Yes, ma'am.
You joined late. Oh my God. When did you join?
At slide 3, 2, sir. Slide 2.
Slide 2. Okay. Do you see this slide? Okay, let me. Were you there when I
Whoever
discussed
not
this?
Yes, sir, I'll just give this instruction to them. See, whoever missed this session, please listen to this carefully. Please don't ask the same question repeatedly. Please listen to this job description, what your job profile, this is what it is. Please listen to this carefully. Everyone, okay?
Okay. So in this role, there is no scope for any programming. Let me make that very clear. Okay. There is, if you have learned Java, Python, or whatever else, okay, you are a full stack programmer, keep it aside because there is no programming involved in this job, in this role. Okay. What you will be doing is I'm listing out 5 important, functions or tasks here. Okay. Requirements, elicitation, and analysis. Okay. So if there is a customer specific requirement, okay, where they are saying, please customize this product based on our modified requirement. Okay. The functionality is already there in the product, but in our institution, we do it in a different way. Can you tweak the product so that it functions based on our way of doing the thing? Okay, so the business analyst is supposed to understand what those customer specific requirements are. After understanding it, it should be documented, it should be communicated to the technical team who will develop that, who will do the customizing. Okay, and then once it is implemented, the customer has to be trained on the modified functionality. Okay, so that is one. Second one is customer engagement and support. as and when a customer needs our help in using the product, we should be there. Okay. Third one is product testing. Whether the new functionality that has been developed, whether that needs to be tested, or whether it is an existing functionality which has been either enhanced or customized. Okay. Testing for those things, and whether it is a bug fix. Testing for the bug fix. So the BA is an integral part of this testing process. Next one is user training. Okay. Whenever we get a new customer on board, or whenever a new functionality is rolled out, or a significant change has been made to an existing functionality, the user community has to be trained. Okay? And the BA does that training. It can be done online or it can be done on site. Okay? It depends on the customer. Last one is data analysis and migration, which means whenever we get new customers, for them to start using our system, we have to ensure that their old data, the legacy data, is there available in our system. Okay. So the business analyst has to first study and understand how the data is structured. Okay. What is the best way to port that data from the legacy system to our system? Okay. And when we are doing that comparative study, we will have to identify gaps. Okay. And then we have to come up with a meaningful way, an efficient way to bridge those gaps. So this data analysis and migration task is also handled by the business analyst. Okay. It may look a little difficult, or you will say, "Arey, what the hell is this? I have no clue what to do if I'm given this task." Don't be scared. There will be other senior people who will help you along this process. Okay. But this is the type of work that a business analyst is expected to do in our organization. There is no scope for any programming in this role. Okay. Good.
Venkatesh, personally, my question is, suppose a learner is having knowledge in the software side, and maybe
Huh.
after a year, if there is any internal positions like IGPs, so is that there is any chance that you can move them into the programming after 1 year, or maybe as per the availability?
No, we have discouraged that from day one, because you know what? There may be a situation where suddenly 15 of them will say, from role X, I want to go to role Y, or vice versa. Okay, being a organization, it becomes really difficult to manage that. So we have never encouraged and we have never permitted such a switching of roles. BA to a technical role, or technical role to a BA role, we have never permitted.
Any
So
chance like
they
in
have to
future we'll have any
decide
technical
upfront. Huh?
any chance like in future we'll have
I'm
technical
sorry?
roles? In near future we'll have any technical roles? Any
You
chance?
mean
Programming side?
you mean technical positions opening up?
Yeah, any chance like in coming up?
You mean technical positions opening? Yes. No. See, technical positions do open up. Okay, but it has been several months since we last conducted a drive for technical positions, because the condition of the market is not so good. Okay, so the technical people are not leaving in the same numbers as the BA people. Okay, but yes, roles do open up, and whenever roles open up, we will reach out to you. If you have people who are interested in that role, by all means, we can consider them. But right now, if you are asking for a time frame of when we can expect such a similar drive for the technical role, I don't know. I have not been given that request from our management.
Yeah,
But I would advise your candidates that they should think very clearly and then only decide what they want to pursue. No? because this role, BA role, will take them in one particular direction. Okay, and the growth is nice. Okay, but it will take you in that direction. Okay, if you have a technical bent of mind and you want to be a programmer, you are really excited by writing good programs, blah blah blah, then they should definitely not consider this role. So they should wait for an opportunity where uh, they get a role of their liking.
Any chance like for BA
Sir,
the promotion levels, like after 1 year, what will be the promotion based on his performance? After 2 years or after 5 years, what could be the promotion stages?
See, ours is a small organization. Okay, so and we definitely don't have 6 levels or 8 levels in the organization structure. So uh, what I have seen is probably there is like a 3-level hierarchy right now in our organization: an entry level, and then the middle level, and then we have got 2 or 3 who are fairly senior BAs. Okay, so 5 years down the line, that's probably they can expect to become one of those senior level BAs. Okay, I don't know the uh, uh, I don't know the what do you call that title?
hierarchy? Hmm.
No, not the title. Okay,
Title.
see,
Yeah.
well, business analyst, right? So you grow one level higher, you will have another 4 or 5 people reporting into you. Okay. So that I don't know what is that title. Okay, and then one level higher, you have got about, let's say, 15 BS or 20 BS all reporting into you. So you are sitting 2 levels higher. And those 2 3 people are reporting to our HR director, who also happens to be looking after the business from the customer's point of view. So I guess there are about 4 levels. So 2 years, if they are really good, they should be able to be lead teams of at least 3 to 5 people, is what I'm looking at.
Sir,
I think they don't
there is
entertain. Sorry, I don't know what it means.
no. Sir, actually here there is a student. He has completed his graduation in 24, but he has not got his documents yet from the college. Whether he can apply or not, that was what its question. So I told they are not going to entertain, but you can just clarify on this.
I mean, 2024, when did that person graduate?
No, he has graduated in 24. Nitin, am I right?
Which month?
Nitin, can you speak up? You have
Yes,
to answer for
yes,
this.
yes, ma'am. I'm completed my graduation in 2024.
Which month, Nitin?
May.
May. Now it is end of
Yes,
March.
sir.
So how come almost 10
Yes, sir.
months have elapsed and you still don't have any document from your college? Maybe a provisional certificate?
I don't have provisional
You don't have
certificate, sir.
provisional certificate either. See, we need to have some proof
Yes, sir.
which
I didn't get
states that
in
you
my
have
college.
completed the exam and that you have cleared it.
I think you
I
have
have
some online results, right?
memos, sir. Same memos.
Sem memos. Semester memos are available. Even the last sem memo is also available, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You know what? We'll have to see what document he has got, which very clearly states that he has cleared that degree, completed that degree, and uh, he has scored whatever marks that is the cutoff for us. Because we are not asking for their certificates. We are saying, show us the proof.
Okay, sir.
Because usually the colleges will give you some provisional certificate. They give the degree certificate only during the convocation, but they should be able to give some certificate which states that you have completed engineering with, let's say, 65% or 80%, whatever.
Sir, one more doubt. I am already completed certification course in business analyst.
Okay.
After I selected the interview, then again I need to go for training, sir.
See, the training is not for any soft skills. Okay, you have to learn about our product, right? If we have to send you to a customer location, if you join us
Okay.
as an employee, or if you join us as a contractor, on the phone you will have to support some customer. Okay, so if they call up and say, this timetable feature is not working, what's the problem? Why is it not working? Screen is not coming up. Okay? Or they say, I need a new report with blah 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 some functionality, and you have no clue about our product, then you can't help the customer, right? So the training is for you to learn about our product. Okay, and in the process of learning, if we see that any specific soft skill of yours needs some improvement, if I can use that word, we can help you improve in that area. Okay, but most of it is geared towards helping you learn about our product. Okay? And believe me, 2 months is just not enough to learn even one module completely. So, but at the same
Okay,
time,
sir. If I
we are
choose
not
work
in a
from office,
position to spend 1 year. So we are just putting a stake in the ground and say, okay, we'll spend 2 months
hello,
with
sir.
you, helping you to learn some parts of our product, and then based on what you have learned and what our business needs are, you will be assigned to a specific customer or customers. Okay. Was that helpful? Did I help answer your question? Okay. Is there any other question?
Excuse me, sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, like for this on-site one, should we need to take care of ourselves regarding the accommodation and the things, and would you take care of that?
Yes. Yes. You have to take care about the accommodation. But let me add here. See, since most of our customers are, let's say, professional colleges, okay, the vast majority of them, when our consultants go there, when our employees go there, they may say, okay, we need your people for, let us say, 3 months. And we have our own hostels and there are rooms available. If they want, they can stay there. Okay. So it is an offer that is made, but it is not mandatory. Okay. But since most of our colleges, those customers have got hostels, the vast majority of them offer us that option. Okay. But I'm not committing and saying that wherever you are sent, it is what is going to happen. Okay. So see, instead of going to a customer location, if you are told that we have an office in Bangalore and you are coming from whichever native place you are in and you have to come to Bangalore and work in our office, obviously you will take up a PG accommodation or some room or somewhere and set up your own accommodation, right? The same thing works here. So instead of coming to our office, which we don't have anymore, we are saying your work spot will be college XYZ. Okay. Now, if college XYZ gives you an accommodation in their hostel, very good. You are saving on that front. If they don't give that accommodation, you are expected to get yourself some accommodation which is consistent with your needs. Okay. So that's it. Anything else? Okay.
I think
Vidya,
everybody have done. Yeah, Venkatesh, can I?
yes, please. Yeah.
I think I've got some 18 to 20 responses who are interested. So we will just screen their resume and then share it to
Sorry,
you.
I'm sorry, I was coughing. So you got some responses from
In
people
the
who are
chat
interested,
window.
right?
Yeah, in the chat window who are about 18 to
Okay.
20. So we will
Okay.
filter them and we will share it to Vidya and Vidya will share it to you. If
Wonderful.
everything goes well, when could be the interview? Any chance?
Today.
Based on the state of my
Yeah, because
coughing,
health is not good, right? So I just wanted to recheck it.
you know, the screening interview. Okay, let me admit here. Earlier, we used to have written tests to screen candidates. Okay, now because of Chat GPT, any written test that we conduct, okay, everybody can score 100 out of 100. Okay, so we had to let go of that written test. Instead, we have a screening interview. Okay, screening interview, there is a bottleneck, and the bottleneck is I am the only one who can conduct the screening interview. Okay, so I will try to get started today, and probably I have a bandwidth of about 8 people or 10 people per day. Okay, so the process can start today. Okay. And depending on the number of candidates available and the rate at which we can fill up the positions, it may go on for maybe 2 to 3 days, the screening interview. Okay. Once the screening interview is done, we have got multiple members who can handle the rest of the interviews.
So if not wrong, what would be the time slot you are looking for it? And for 15 minutes you will take for one person or 5 minutes for one person.
Oh, no. It's about 45 minutes.
Okay, so one person will have for 45 minutes. So I'll keep 15
Yes.
minutes grace minute and then every hour we can schedule it, right?
I will let Vidya know about the slots.
Okay, so I'll share it to Vidya. Vidya, you share the slots along with the online link. The interview is completely online. So learners, please be available on time and on the slot, whatever slot is given to you. If you have any difficulty, please reach out me or reach out to Vidya. We'll share our number in the chat window here. Any other questions from learners? So we'll do one thing, we'll screen out today, couple of learners and post lunch. From 2 o'clock, one interview, 3 o'clock, one interview, 4 o'clock, one interview, 5
No,
o'clock.
Chandra sir, wait. Actually, Venkatesh sir is only going to give the slot. We
Acha,
are not going to give any slots.
okay.
So there is a one more last questions. Okay, like Nitin is asking, he is from Hyderabad. If he choose like work from office, then he can, then immediately can I move to Bangalore? If you know
Um,
Canada, definitely.
you know what? If somebody wants to move to Bangalore and they are looking for a Bangalore position slot, I would, okay, then I would ask them to wait for the third interview with our HR director. Okay. So that person can tell something more about the timeline. Okay. I don't think it is prudent to move to Bangalore right away. Okay. Because they don't know anything about the product. So coming to Bangalore, you will continue to stay in a PG and um, take the online training programs. Instead, you can rather stay in your place in Hyderabad. Okay, go through the training program as and when you are told that, yeah, now this is good enough. Why don't you come over to Bangalore and your customer will be location XYZ in Bangalore? Then you can work out a time frame when you can switch. Travel from Hyderabad to Bangalore. I don't see any reason why that person should move to Bangalore immediately.
That's wonderful, actually. Online interview, and you're joining as a business analyst. You'll have good growth around 4 levels. Salary also good, have good things. And apart from that, initially from work from home and training also for 2 months for work from, training at home only. Then if you wanted to shift to Bangalore or the given location, it is well and good. So, and growing
Um,
company for you.
See, the training, it will start with an online training. Okay. How much of that 2 month training you will spend actually, sitting at home and getting trained, it will depend on the candidate also. Okay? Because we have several times we have seen that a person is really smart, okay, and is picking up really fast. Okay. So sometimes we take a call and say, you know what, you have learned enough in this 3 weeks time or 4 weeks time. Why don't you go to location XYZ with, there's already a team there, and you can continue your learning process from being there on site. Okay. It's like an additional challenge that is, thrown up to such a candidate, such an employee, and they have done really well. Okay. So it's just as, we have just put a stake in the ground and said 2 months of training. Okay. Believe me, the 2 months is not enough to learn even one of these 5 modules that I mentioned. Okay. But it is sufficient so that you can start handling customer requests. Okay. Any queries from the customer or any of the training programs related to the area that you have learned, you should be able to do that. Good. So if there is nothing else, then I have a meeting with our CEO in the next 3 minutes time.
Yeah.
So I need to break away from this. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Venkatesh.
Sir,
Students,
Thank
Thank you
stay
so
back.
much.
hello.
Thank you. Students, stay back.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you, Venkatesh.
Yeah, Jyoti.
Ma'am, hi ma'am.